Hey everybody. Um it's me, Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. uh I just wanted to make a quick video explaining what's going on with my channel since not everybody may have seen uh the updates during the live claim sales and other shows that I've guested on. If you're not there at the right moment, you're not going to see me talk about it. So wanted to put this out there in case somebody's looking for information over the next week or two. Um and also, kind of nip in the bud any rumors that might spread about that I'm not going to be doing it anymore or something like that. But basically what's happened is first of all, I'm exhausted, right? I've been putting out daily videos for over 2 years basically, and it's takes its toll. But mostly the claim sales aren't as doing as well as I thought they were doing. Um, we were doing pretty well for a while, and it's got its ups and downs, but gradually we were going up there. Um, but now the opposite is happening, right? It's been declining quite a bit, um, uh, by very large percentages. And that's I mean, there's different factors about that. There's the economy, people are getting laid off and so on and so forth, and that's all true. um and of course now I'm not the only claim sale, right? So within our group of of of, of friends, um it's getting spread a little thin, uh for how many claim sales there are. um and that's I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody. That's just the way it is. You have more claim sales. It's the same people going to them. Obviously, the money gets spread out, and um uh and I'm it's not making what it was, and it was barely making enough to where I thought it would work before. So I'm making some changes. It's we're gonna stop the Saturday claim sale. Instead, we're gonna do an auction with $3 starts on Saturdays, and it'll be all the better books, the older books, the kids' books, Archie, Harvey, Dell, Disney, Gold Key, as well as modern variants that are hot. Certain characters that are people are picking up at the moment. The better books, basically, that you've been seeing in the $2 sales, which honestly, they're worth more than $2, will now be in an auction for $3. And this is going to accomplish a few different things. Not only will it hopefully make me a little more money, but so that I can continue to do this, because right now I am on the verge of stopping. But hopefully this will work. And but it will also eliminate the frustration of the claim sale on YouTube, right? Because it is so stupid the way YouTube works, with the comments, right? It doesn't do what it says it's going to do. It's supposed to show you the comments in the order that they appear, and doesn't do that. Does it for me because I'm the one hosting, but everybody sees themselves first if they're not constantly updating. New people get frustrated if they don't realize that, if they don't hear us say, because they come in a little bit later. So that will eliminate that. There's been so many hard feelings over that one stupid thing. And it's frustrating. We're there for 3 or 4 hours. Everybody's like, what's it going to show next? And getting ready to push the buttons. And I'm experiencing that picking up books myself. And I'm like, this isn't any fun. How come people think this is fun? So we're going to the auction. That whoever is willing to pay the most money for it, they're going to get it. But so you don't have to be first anymore. But we still do have the opportunity for $2 books because, well, first of all, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sunday, we're also going to do an auction. So Saturday will be an auction, Sunday will be an auction, and the reason for that is because in the auction format, I can probably show about one book in the same amount of time it would take me to show the 5 books during the claim sale. Right. So, um, even though probably more of them will sell during the auction at a little bit of a higher price, hopefully, I would still be making less money because I can't show as many books. So we're gonna do a Sunday auction as well. So the noon show on Sunday will become another auction. Which it makes me a little sad because I'm basically going to all selling, sell, sell, sell. I don't like doing that. But this is how I'm planning on taking care of my mom in the future. Since I can't leave the house, I have to be here with her. And hopefully this will work, because otherwise I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But I can always start selling on Whatnot. I didn't really like Whatnot when I tried selling before, but it's stuff does sell on there for a little bit higher price, I believe. But it's not fun, and this is fun, and we have a good time. So anyway, Monday through Friday, I'll still be showing books just like I have been, but you'll be able to claim off of each video, right? So all you gotta do is go down in the comments, leave a comment, claiming stuff that hasn't been claimed. You'll be able to look in the comments, see what's already been claimed, and then if you're the first to claim that book, it'll go in your pile. And then we'll figure it out from there. Whether we pay once a month and then I just ship your books at the end of each month, or however you guys want to do it. Usually I just let them pile up until you guys tell me ship them. So unless there's ends up being a stack this big and I have to ship, because if it gets any bigger, it's going to cost more money. But anyway, that's what's going on. We're going to change to an auction format on the weekends, and then Monday through Friday, you're going to be able to claim through the recorded videos. And so that should eliminate some of that frustration that everybody's feeling, and hopefully it'll be fun again. It'll be a nice format. It'll be good, and so forth. That's the plan. I plan on showing more books Monday through Friday because I'm losing the Sunday show. So Monday through Friday, I expect to show 2 boxes of books instead of 1. And like I said, the better books will be in the auction for $3 or more. But I mean, there's still going to be good stuff in the boxes as well. It'll just usually be more modern stuff, Robin, Supergirl, Batgirl. A lot of those titles have been coming up lately. X-Men, X-Force, Batman, just more modern stuff that's really not, in my opinion, it's not quite worth that $3 yet. Maybe a few years down the road it will be, but right now it's not. And also there'll be the occasional older book that's just kind of beat up. It's not worth putting it in the auction just to get an extra buck out of it when, it's got a huge spine roll or there's 10,000 spine ticks on it or whatever. But each book I judge individually at the moment I have it in my hand, whether it's going to go into the $2 boxes or go into the $3 auction box, right? So, sometimes if I think it's a really cool cover, it'll go in the $3 box if it's in really good shape. If it's a really great book, but it's in really lousy condition, maybe it'll go in the $2 box more than likely. So, you still kind of want to check them out and see what's going on. And but we are going to go on hiatus for a little bit. This is going to air on Sunday in place of the Super Size Sunday show because I stopped recording a couple weeks ago, as I announced. We're out of videos. And so this will be, I'm recording this Saturday night after the show, the claim show. And then I'm going to try and ship everybody's books out this week. So if you're watching this and you haven't paid, please pay, because I kind of want to just clear the decks and get everything set for the auctions. Um, I want to be able to track the orders better and actually have a list of what you guys have ordered instead of just being numbers, because it's hard for me to go back and track when there is a question. Most of it's just a waste of time because everything goes where it's supposed to, but occasionally there's been a question where I've had to backtrack, and a lot of times I do it to myself because we order in different ways, right? We order through the claim sale, and then you'll email me later, and some people text me, and so sometimes I'll write down dollar amounts in the list for your name, and then later, because we wait to ship to get a good stack going, I'll be like, I don't remember this, I don't remember that, I don't, and I have to rack my brains and try and figure out what it is, and hopefully I'll be able to track it a little bit better doing it this way as well. So anyway, it'll still be free shipping if you have 10 books or more. Hopefully that won't change. I feel like the shipping is a barrier to buying. I know it is for me when I buy. So I want to include the shipping in the price if I can continue to do so. It's going to depend on how many sales I have. I feel like if I can do 500 in sales a week, that's where I need to be. That would give me, I believe, approximately $500 profit a month, which with my other incomes, I believe is where I need to be to get by, basically. So that's the aim. That's the goal. We were there. Now we're not even close. So, so stay tuned. Next Saturday, we are going to have an auction. It will be Disney books. And I'll probably do one Sunday too, which will also be Disney books, because I have 2 long boxes here that are nothing but almost mint condition Disney comic books from the 80s and 90s, Gladstone, Gemstone, Disney era. A lot of different titles. Mostly the main 4 titles. There isn't I don't think there's any. I can't swear to it. I want to say there's no Roger Rabbit in there, but I can't swear to it. I don't think there is. If there is, it's very little. So yeah, if if you're not interested in those in the Disney books, you may want to skip next week. But and then the following week after that, on Saturday, Sunday, I will go into the regular auction. It will be the variety of books again. It will be stuff that you guys have probably seen me if you've seen me on the other shows, Mega Rog's show, Joe's show, Matt's show, and I'm showing books of what I got in. It'll be that type of stuff. I don't know that those books will be the first ones coming out, because I have quite a few books I've set aside for the $3 ones. And I don't know where they are. They're all mixed in the boxes now. So, what we get is what we get, and we'll have more stuff the next week. And I think it'll be fun. I hope people will still continue to support this and show up, and like I said, it'll eliminate a lot of the stress, and I think we can all just kind of relax and have a good time. So that's what's going on. I hope I explained it clearly, because I don't think I could do it again. And that's about it. Sorry, I know it's long-winded, but that's what's going on. I wanted to make sure there was something out there other than just random talk here and there about what's going on. And that's what's going on. So the box videos, Monday through Friday videos, they'll start after that first auction with a variety of books. So gonna go 2 weeks without having Monday through Friday videos, or even and then hopefully I'll have enough of my work around the house done where I can get back into it and start just filming episodes and get a week or so ahead and stay a week or so ahead. I'm not going to try and do that month ahead thing again. It's just, it's a little mind numbing trying to figure all that out that far ahead. So yeah, we're going to, shake up the status quo a little bit, see what happens, and hopefully it'll be a good time. So I have no comic books to show. I could show some comics. What did I get in lately? I got in books yesterday that I have not shown yet. So darn it, I'm going to show some books. There we go. I got these in yesterday, I think. No, it was today. It's been such a long day for me today. I did. I got these in today while I was watching Comic Book Memories. So glad that they're back. Check out that show if you haven't yet. And let's see, what's the best way to do this? I don't have good lighting here. I guess I can switch over to my overhead camera. We'll do it that way. So I'm just kind of throwing this together at the last minute. I have all the bells and whistles set up and the music videos and all that stuff. I do have a cool little AI thing I did that's about 5 seconds long to show you at the end. But if you've been seeing my appearances on other shows, I've already showed it a couple times, but I think it's really cool. Let's see. Let me get the light on. Camera's on. It seems dark to me, but it's nighttime, so maybe it's just dark. But anyway, these are books that will be. I'll probably put these. Some of these could be $2, but most of these will end up in the $3 boxes, depending on condition and so forth. I haven't actually gone through these yet, so. We got DC Comics Presents number 64, Superman and Kamandi with Gil Kane cover. I don't see any spine ticks on that at all, though. It's a really nice shape. Conan from Dark Horse number 39. I don't know if those are $3 books or not. I'm kind of on the borderline on those. I might probably going to depend on what I feel like at the time, whether I try them in the $3 bins or not. I can always stick them back in the $2 boxes if they don't work. Conan 38 from Dark Horse. I'm not sure why he looks like he's crying. Challengers of the Unknown number 87. Nice. Is this the Death Cheater's last challenge? Read 12 million years to twilight. Deadman's on there. Oh, that's awesome. Who's this guy? Is that the Death Cheater? Hurry, challengers, enter the time sphere. Yesterday is the only place you can survive. And here's another one. Number 86. This was the one before that one. It also has Deadman. And hey, isn't that Rip Hunter? It looks like him. Or maybe it's Tommy Tomorrow. I don't know. Those old uniforms kind of all look like. So here's 85. Nice little run. What else we got? There's another one. 84. This one's got Swamp Thing. Guest starring Deadman and Swamp Thing. This one's got Deadman and Swamp Thing right there. So 84, 85, 86, 87. And that's it. I got to 4. Got excited there for a minute. Those are cool. Amazing Spider-Man presents Jackpot number 1. Remember, Jackpot was a hot character for a hot second. There's number 3. Another DC Comics presents number 39 with Plastic Man. Plus, whatever happened to Richard Dragon? Superman the Unknown Soldier. That's cool. Whatever happened to Golden Age Sandman? That's number 42. That one's got a couple spine ticks, but not real bad. Number 50, DC Comics presents Superman and Clark Kent If a man of steel can't defuse the atomic skull, who can? How about a mild-mannered reporter? Bonus 2-page pinup of Superman and his 65 co-stars. 50th Golden Jubilee issue. This is number 50. Special issue for those of you guys that collect anniversary issues. So not double-sized or anything, but they did do a little something to celebrate. And there it is. Oh, that's cool. 65, count them, 65 colossal co-stars. Oh, wait, it's only the 50th issue. Is that right? I'm not counting them. I'll take their word for it. Marvel Fanfare number 14. Nice, Fantastic Four back there. Let's take a look at the back. There's always a cool back cover as well on these. Quicksilver. Ooh, that one's got some staining or something schmutz on there. Wasn't noticeable on the front. See if that'll clean off. A little bit. Maybe if you work at it hard enough and have the right tools. I don't know. All right, gonna have to inspect these a little bit more carefully then, because I would have put that in the $3, but now that I see that, it's I don't feel like it's worth that. So here's Marvel Fanfare number 41. That's a cool Doctor Strange cover by Dave Gibbons. Nice. And the story inside is by Walt Simonson and Dave Gibbons. So Dave Gibbons art on the inside as well. Very beautiful. Look at Nightmare. Nightmare. I've never seen Nightmare look that good, and his horse is awesome. Eternity is looking good. Nice. I feel like Dave Gibbons is kind of underrated after all these years. I got an old Avengers style pinup in here. Nick Fury's looking good. So one thing I liked about the Marvel Fanfares is they always had a lot of pinups. I mean, they didn't usually have this many in an issue, but cool stuff. Justice League of America 207 with JSA and the All-Star Squadron team up. Ah, it's sweet. Versus the Crime Syndicate. Nice. So you got Earth 1, Earth 2 from two different eras, and Earth 3 represented. It's the 20th annual team up of the Justice Society and the Justice League. Master of Kung Fu, number 54. That's awesome. Nice. You know, since this one's not in a bag, I'm going to use that bag I took the other one out of to put it in here, because it looks like it should be protected. This one has a few spine issues. There's some spine ticks on it, but not real big ones. Number 52, Mayhem in Morocco. Why does this guy look like Groucho Marx? What the heck? Who knows? Little Archie, number 88. Sweet. Little Archie 89 with a monster cover. Nice. Little Archie in the secret city. We'll never get out of the secret city. We're prisoners of the monster, little Archie. Ooh. Little Archie 131. Why do you think little Archie is so good at track, Betty? Because he's had lots of practice running after you. Ha ha ha. Plus, a great adventure story, Little Archie and the Sky Pirates. Life with Archie 172, bicentennial issue. Nice. 30-cent cover. Birth of a Nation. And I'll go through all these during the auctions and just go through page by page and so you guys can see damaged or not damaged and so forth. This one looks like it's got wrinkles, but I think it's all in the, for the most part, it's in the bag. It's not in the book. Life with Archie 173. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bear, but if it is, that's the weirdest looking bear I've ever seen. Got quite a snout on him there. Life with Archie 174. Poor kid's almost done for. I've got to get him ashore. I've got to. It's like the shore's right there. You're literally, all you have to do is grab him and walk over there. Flintstones starring Dino number 20 from Charlton Comics. Looks like it had something sticky on this front page and it made a hole in that front page. Oh, Great Gazoo is in there. Cool. Alrighty, dum-dum. Wally the Wizard, number 2. Justice League of America 218. I had this one when I was a kid. Don't know what this is. It's from Ocean Comics, Popeye Born to the Sea, Incredible Origin issue, special number 1. And I saw Popeye and I was like, yeah. So not familiar with what this is, but it was unique enough where I was like, oh, it's in color. I expected it to be in black and white. Popeye, created by E.C. Cigar, so it's apparently appropriately licensed. I thought at first it might be, when I saw how it was drawn, that it might be, like a parody or something. But 1987 from Ocean Comics. And, it's got Popeye growing up, basically. Well, the ads are in black and white. That's weird. And apparently, he's in the Navy or something with Bluto and Wimpy or something. I saw Wimpy earlier. So definitely a reimagining of Popeye, it looks like. Interesting. Somebody will be grabbing that one. Night Force number 1. Grab that one. Pretty white cover. I don't really see any markings on it. It may be worn a little bit, but that might also be the bag. I don't see any spine ticks, I don't think. Maybe just a little bit. It's hard to tell on the white. Dazzler number 2, black cover, no spine ticks. Number 4, a little bit of a rolled cover. There's some kind of black mark there on the spine, but the corner is bent over a little bit up there too. Let's flatten that out so by the time it hits an auction, maybe it'll be a little bit better. And number 5, so 2, 4, 5. That's cool. DC Comics presents 63 Superman and Amethyst. 62 Superman Freedom Fighters. I had that one. Boy, that cover just screams Gil Kane, doesn't it? Number 61 with OMAC. I haven't seen this one before. That's a cool cover. That looks like George Perez, right? Yeah, George Perez cover. Nice. I wonder if it's got his name on the top. Did he do the art for the story? That'd be great. Let's take a look. Just looks in really nice condition too. Yeah, George Perez and Pablo Marcos illustrators. So. Oh yeah, definitely got the George Perez look to the art. Sweet. So was this before Titans? 1983. Would have still been what, early Titans, I guess, because it doesn't seem like once doesn't seem like George would have had time to do something like this once that started going with Crisis and everything. But Crisis wasn't until 85, so it probably would have been around the same time. Got some amalgam covers, quite a few amalgam covers in this box. We got Spider-Boy #1, Super Soldier #1. Another DC Comics presents. This is number 44 with Dial H for Hero. Dang, these are in nice shape. Number 40. Some more of the DC Marvel mashups. Got Bullets and Bracelets #1 and Doctor Strange Fate #1. Speed Demon. They were all #1, so I'm not going to say #1s anymore. Super Soldier #1. Well, I did it. I did it anyway. So this is direct sales. This one's blank. Why is this blank? If this is the direct sales one with a UPC code, they wouldn't have had a newsstand without a UPC code. Why is there a blank variant? I honestly couldn't care less myself, but I find that interesting. Just story-wise, I mean, it's the same story. Who cares? Same cover and everything. But and there's Dave Gibbons again. Cool. And I'm gonna pull up Grand Comics database and just take a look and see if they have that listed as a variant, and if so, why? Super Soldier #1. All right, Super Soldier #1 direct sales, showing two covers for some reason, but they both have UPC codes on those. And there's no cover gallery on that one, so I'm not sure why it's showing two different versions of the same cover. Oh, there we go. Cover gallery, direct sales, and newsstand, but it shows them both having UPC codes. Alright, so Super Soldier was listed twice. Let me go back and click on the other one, see if there's anything there. Oh no, they're just showing direct sales and newsstand. So what the heck is this? Huh. Interesting. Super Soldier 1, April 96. Doesn't say second printing or anything. This one, April 96. Alright, we may never know, but if anybody out there has the answer, let me know. I'd be interested in knowing why that's like that. And continuing on with those, I might as well put those together. Iron Lantern #1. I don't think I remember reading this one. This was one I missed back in the day. What the heck? Mandarinestro. Oh, jeez. And Generation Hex, the most wanted mutant. Yeah, Pilgrim. And I found another issue of Murder Falcon, #8. I know there was a lot of interest when I had that other issue of Murder Falcon quite a while back. Because, like me, none of us had ever heard of it. Marvel Age #65. It looks to be in pretty good shape. Batlash #1 of 6. Will he save the West or ruin it? Marvel 2-in-1, Thing and She-Hulk #88. Another DC Comics presents Superman and Metamorpho. Hello. Movie coming out that's got Superman and Metamorpho #40. Also got a backup for Airwave. And speaking of Airwave, there he is in #55, Superman and Airwave versus the Parasite. Special guest stars Superboy and the original Airwave. #43, Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. You got Element Lad, Wildfire, Brainiac 5, Cosmic Boy, Shadow Lass, Sun Boy, and Mongul. And that's a Brian Bolland cover. Huh. A lot of good stuff in these DC Comics presents. Here's #45, Superman Firestorm. Ross Andru cover. Frank Giacoia doing inks. #48, Superman and Aquaman. Plus, whatever happened to the Black Pirate? And this one's a Gil Kane. Kind of subdued for a Gil Kane cover. Oh, another one of the George Perez Superman and OMAC. Nice. 2 copies of that. Oh, that's the end of the box. No more comics today, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you hopefully on the Saturday auction for the Disney comics. But if you want to skip it, I understand. And I'll see you the week after that. And as promised, here's the outro. I'll just let it loop a few times so you can look at it. It's me as Doctor Strange, plucking comic books from the universe. Sweet. Oh, it's not looping. Let me put it on loop.